Hello, my lovely starborns. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Today we are getting messages for the 1010 portal. So I'll help you choose your group using the Light Activation Oracle, Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. Okay, so let me help you choose your group. This is for my lovely starborns. Messages for the 1010 portal. Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Divine Matrix. Group 1, your card is Serious Star Blessings. Okay. Group 2, your card is Sword of Light. And Group 3, your card is Emerald Tablet Activation. See which one is pulling you in. Choose your group, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, Group 1. You chose the Serious Star Blessings. This is a very beautiful card to receive. It is basically the star card in this deck. So hopes coming through. Hopes coming through. Also retrieval of hope and faith in a higher power. Feeling lighter, that's the energy I'm getting. You're feeling like sky is the limit. It's safe to dream big. It's safe to just be. Okay, let's see. You feel safe, you feel secure. Sisterhood of the Rose. I haven't seen your cards yet, so we're doing this together. This is so very important because I don't remember this card coming out in any of my readings. Maybe once, not so sure. But this is relevant because this energy has been following us for quite a while, and this is like a shift in the collective consciousness where many of you are connected to priesthood lineages, which goes back to France, Egypt, Greece, the Celts, Norway, the Vikings. Yeah. Crone energy is strong here. Crows are important. But you definitely received a light code activation also connected to Oseth, Isis. Rose gold energy is important. Connected to Mother Goddess Oseth. But regardless of your gender, you are connected to the oracle lineage. You are the oracle. All right, let's see. Wow, Star Brothers, the Horus energy. Are you looking at your cards? Protection, loyalty, safety, trust, and you feel safe. You feel safe, perhaps unlike ever before here in this realm. Palace Athena, of course, you feel safe. She's here in your heart space. Oh, and this is the priestess energy. You're definitely connected to her. Look at your asteroid palace. See where does it sit in your natal chart? That house is important. She sits in my first house, so, and her energy is very androgynous, which we see here. You have the Sisterhood of the Rose, then right next to it you have the Brotherhood, the Star Brotherhood, sister brother, yeah, androgynous energy. She is Lord of Karma for the fourth ray and holds the sword of truth to show humanity the way. very much connected to the age of light. It's all about truth. Standing in your truth means standing in your power. Wow, miracles. Miracles in your solar plexus. Wow. Double rainbow again, that dual energy, which we see everywhere. And I got that crow energy now. I'm also getting the owl energy with Palace being here. And we also have hawks here. It's like, I don't know, a level of your consciousness has reached singularity. That is the energy here. You know, it's like rising above duality, but at the same time, so very much at peace with it, entangled, deeply entangled, but again, somewhat still in this observer consciousness. I don't know how to explain this. Let's. Oh my god. Solar plexus. Manipura. You, this group, your blessings come in with the flares. And it does something to your energy. It causes a great shift, great shift in your consciousness. For good, for good. So much clearing. Like you have done so much clearing. Okay, this is crazy. The sustainer. All your chakras look so strong. So strong. That is why all this protective, safe, secure energy in the higher chakras. Because look what's going on in the root chakra, the sustainer. Also, I'm hearing like your sustenance is changing, what you rely on, what you depend on, what you deem important, all of that is shifting. All of that has shifted drastically, like really drastic energy here. I'm gonna get one Egyptian oracle for my group one. Underneath this again, that beautiful energy of, wow, okay, Sekhmet. Of course you feel protected. So are you seeing the goddesses that you have here? Sekhmet and Pallas Athena, they are connected to warfare. They are connected to spiritual protection. Also, you're protected against any kind of psychic attack, magical attack, and all of that. All of that is not going to work on you. Your reality has shifted drastically again. You have connected to a certain source of your being at the soul level, that you're truly exalted, and miracles are abound, miracles are afoot. Yeah, it's coming in from left, right, and center. And whatever tries to get in between you and your blessings, this is the fate of those energies, people, circumstances. They'll be thwarted, thwarted. I'm hearing throttled. I don't. Okay, they'll be throttled. Okay, that's Sekhmet for you. I also want to get you a blessing card from Mother Goddess Isis, because she's so strong here in your reading. I don't know if you can see it, her wings are visible here in the Sisterhood of the Rose, and she's very much connected to the Sisterhood of the Rose. It basically, you can trace back the Rose lineage to Isis. Yeah, Venusian energy, Pleiadian energy too. Sirius, of course, goes without saying. Orion as well. Lyra. You're ready to start something. That's what I'm hearing. Alright, message from the goddess. Set for my group one. Insects could be important if they are appearing in your life quite a lot. Listen to the signs, the messages they're bringing in, okay? Abundance of Sothis. Okay, stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Actually, I know what to tell you, but yeah, look at that. All this orange and then Temple of Carnelian entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet, and we do have got a Sekhmet here. Wow. And you got it says fierce belly of Sekhmet, and you got the solar plexus card in your sacral chakra. So I do see deep integration happening between your divine masculine and feminine energy. That is why I got the androgynous energy here. Okay, like there is integration, balance. This is balancing of the lunar and the solar forces in your very energy field, in your personal field. Ida Pingla mingling together, intertwining and rising in the Sushumna. So it's definite Kundalini activation here. Vital life force, also retrieval of the vital life force, and it's being channeled in a very beautiful way, as in to bring you blessings and gains in every way possible. You have put an end to a specific karmic cycle, okay? And the one that is starting for you now, it's a blessed one. Especially, I believe it's very abundant in every way possible. Spiritual abundance, first and foremost, and then, of course, material abundance too. And the way things are going to work out for you, it's magical. It's magical. Mm, you cannot put a finger on it yet. It's miraculous, it's mystical, it's otherworldly. You have a lot of help in the spiritual realm, okay? You have attained something significant. I'm seeing this energy like a portal. So we are in the harvest season, to be honest, okay? And this looks like a unfinished circle, and this looks like a full circle. I also feel like interference. There was interference that is being throttled. Let's get you some tarot. Hermit, Queen of Cups. Wow. Again, you have Mother Goddess Isis hidden in this card, in the Queen of Cups in this deck. You truly connect to a higher power. Like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, your energy field is becoming lighter and lighter. So of course, it's like, on the journey of ascension, you're way up there, okay? And there is this immense awareness on your end, mindfulness, that you consciously bring yourself back to love, even when there are certain things which really bring out the Sekhmet in you, you know and rightful anger, rightful disdain, all that, but it's like you don't let it empower your energy field. I hope that makes sense, and it's making all the difference here, believe it or not. Like, you consciously drive yourself towards the unconditional love, life force, that source energy, that abundant universal abundance. You consciously drive your way to it in order to, I don't know, you're creating some kind of distance between the lower frequencies and your conscious mind. And this is you doing it very consciously, okay? Like, consciously putting yourself on the path of love and light, okay? And again, I don't see repression here. No, it's like full observance of whatever. There's no denial here, okay? That is why it's like okay, so it's basically you understand the human experience at a deep core level, and you consciously keep bringing yourself back to love, back to love. Yeah, it's like back to nature, back to love. That is your true nature, back to love. All right. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Wow. Third eye is super active. Like, yeah, you have multi-dimensional perspective. Like, one thing, you can look at it in multiple ways. Any situation, any happenstance, anything that you've been through, you can view it from different lenses, okay? So I don't know, you're just able to make sense of things. So I get a level of depersonalization here, which is healthy kind of depersonalization, which is, of course, enhancing your, I don't know, there's something very, almost like elusive about you, about your energy. And you understand this about yourself. And that is shifting the way you look at things, okay? Okay, so basically you're figuring out you're the prize. Yes, you are. Oh my god, look at your cards. Knight of Cups. I'm here for the good times, not a long time. Good time, but not a long time. You also understand that it doesn't matter, long time, short time. It's like, I don't know how to explain this. You're very detached, and very much in control, believe it or not. By the way, again, Osat energy. She loves you. She truly loves you. Kind of makes sense. I mean, serious star blessings, right? You're blessed by Mother Goddess Osat. And your needs and wants are very different from those around you, okay? That is what you're figuring out about yourself. Also, you're understanding the role that you play in other people's lives, okay? Which requires a level of detachment. And it is something that is between you and your inner self. I don't know how to explain this. Again, this is very personal kind of gnosis. This is gnosis of the highest order, actually. So yes, of course, you're tapping into unity consciousness, but at the same time, you're very much aware of your human nature and the basic needs, and somewhat controlling it, rising above it, and not being led by your animal nature. Yes, rising above it, looking at the bigger picture, and thinking long term. There's something about thinking long term, becoming very comfortable in whatever is being revealed to you. It is just, it's very assuring. It's giving you a lot of clarity, and you feel safe. Like, again, I get this energy of feeling safe, even if whatever you want to see manifest in your life, even if it's not present in your material reality, part of you is somewhat aware that it's gonna be. You don't have to worry about timing and all of that. There's something of that nature here. Also, you're very controlled in your manifestations. So I think there's a level of control when it comes to your mind. You're focusing more so on positive thinking, and mindfulness is very, very highlighted here, okay? And you're focusing more so on yourself than the external reality and external people, and he say, she say, all of that. You're kind of disconnected from that, and it's making all the difference. Also, there's this retrieval that is happening in like there's this coming back to life energy, where even the lust for life is kind of like, it's being ignited. But when I say lust, it's like a desirous energy, and desire is not something weird or negative. No, it's the very fuel of existence. Desire is what is running this world. Is why the word is manifest, because desire. Anyway, let's see. Palace Athena, she is sitting in your heart space, which is, again, the bridge is there. The bridge is there. Again, I'm also getting Bridget energy. Took you so much. Took you so much to come to a certain understanding. You have been through heartbreaks after heartbreaks. Yeah, like you have wrapped up many cycles. But with the eights, I also get this energy of completion, believe it or not, especially right now, because you got the Queen of Cups here and then you have the King of Cups here. Oh, look at that completion. This is the energy that I'm getting. Many of you, you're understanding the purpose of a particular connection in your life, and again, the bigger picture. You are kind of like not trying to control that situation anymore. You have let go of something which was meant to let go. You have mastered your emotions. You have mastered your deepest, darkest emotions. Like you are rising above certain behavioral patterns which are really hard to break, and you have broken it. That is your main message here. And you are also recognizing how strong you are. You're kind of I don't know, but yeah, sit with yourself and notice this. You are in awe of your strength, believe it or not. This card is also the strength card, by the way. you know so also there's something about patience. Patience is your greatest virtue, and when you are on the journey of ascension, you kind of get to a point where you understand how it's one of the toughest attributes to embody, and you do it effortlessly. It is effortless. It looks like that, yes, because especially to the outsiders, it looks effortless. People are in awe of your strength too, but only you know the suffering, the pain that you had to transmute in order to, get to that point of letting go and not being afraid of what the future holds, not being afraid of the loss or anything. Again, your mindset is very abundant, okay? Nothing is lost, nothing is ever lost. Miracles. Wow, the Hierophant here. 10 of Cups after the 8 of Cups. All that detachment is helping you to get to your best life. And yeah, your best life is already here. You're living it, yes, but it's going to get better and better and better. I don't know, I get very intense energy here. It's like, especially, you're loved by many, many goddesses, the feminine deities, and they kind of just want to pour into your cup. And not just materially, though that is big here, but also spiritually. So you could be receiving multiple blessings and activations where different deities and beings, they want to work with you. So listen to that calling. Oh yes, listen to that calling. Okay. Three of Swords. Sorry, why did I say that? Seven of Pentacles. But yeah, Seven of Swords in your sacral. You're hiding your light a little bit. That's what I see here. You don't have to worry about other people stealing your energy or your light and all of that. Not at all. You kind of have to recognize that it's somewhat of like, I don't know how to explain this, but understand the law of assumption and everything, okay? Your main message here is you're already safe, you're already protected. The discernment is on point. Nothing can get to you, especially around this time. Nothing can, okay? And yeah, there's a bit of like this energy of you're seeing beauty unfold in your life, but the more love and abundance and blessings flow into your life, a part of you wants to hide it and just perhaps maybe keep it for yourself. No, but understand, you serve a transpersonal. Yeah, you guys have some transpersonal energy here. So look into your human design. You could have transpersonal profiles. That's what I'm getting here. But anyway, this light will be shared with everyone. It will be. Also, you're victorious. It's almost like this energy of you get to have the last laugh. Yeah, that's the energy here, And also, I do see that you are being veiled from certain energies around you, okay? Like you're being hidden, like your blessings are also hidden from these beings. Maybe a bit of like you have dealt with some sort of vampiric energy in the past, but again, you're not going to focus on that. And essentially, you have to kind of form more and more that yes, you're loved, you're safe, you're secure, you're protected. And it's good to have a practice where you call back your power to you every day, you call your energy back to you. Okay, now let's look at the sustainer, the Hanged Man, Page of Swords, and Ace of Cups. Hmm. I understand why you intuitively want to kind of, just be overprotective somehow of your blessings and all of that, which is, I think it's good to be low key, but again, there's something about you have to put yourself out there. You have to, hermit mode is over. That's the energy that I'm getting. So you have to have spiritual practice in place where you take care of your spiritual protection and everything, and then leave everything to the guides, to the energy beings who work with you. They are protecting you. You have a strong spiritual team here, okay? But I understand why, because I believe you can sense some, it's it just sort of feels like monitoring energy where where you go through these cycles. That's what I'm getting. And when the good one is starting, and you're totally sure of that, but you're very much aware of the interference too. And again, I'm just gonna say, don't be afraid, and don't assume the worst, okay? And do not compare your present to your past and all of that. This blessing is the one that is coming in for you. It is directly from the source, the divine, okay? And no one can interfere here. And I do feel like this particular blessing has to do with a love connection. And yes, you will make the right choice, okay? Don't worry about it. I think you've already made the right choice. Okay? All right, let's see. What is the message from this second? Knight of Wands. Very fiery energy. Okay. Chariot underneath. Wow, High Priestess. You'll always get a heads up, okay? Your intuition will never lie to you. Again, you don't have to kind of think too much about or overthink too much about people interfering with your blessings or doing you dirty and all of that. None of that. Right now, that shouldn't be of your concern at all. Okay? Yeah, like at all. Especially with the Chariot being your final card, overall card here. It's like you're victorious, okay? I want to read for abundance of Sothis, and then I'm gonna let you go. And that's Sothis is a serious again, right? And you have serious star blessings there, so I mean, you are definitely blessed here. It's the very first card. Well, again, Ace energy. Ace. Stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. Abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, beloved. Intend right now to receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart this very moment. And you're protected. I mean, Pallas Athena, she is on your side. Read about her. The oracle of the abundance of Southeast comes as guidance to expect increased flow and to continue your good works of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy. Yeah, exactly. You have to share your energy with others. You're not here to hide away and to just because again, you're anyway connected to this universal abundance, and you are never in lack, no matter your material reality. Your energy is loving, it's overpowering, it's overflowing, it's light, your aura is bright, and you have this healing presence, and the world needs it. Also, your firepower, that is because there's something about, I'm hearing some noises. It's almost like somebody's outside my window. Hmm. Okay. Abundance comes to you now, dear initiate. You are an initiate for sure. Especially, I believe, the sisterhood of the rose energy is going to strengthen more and more. It's like it's a retrieval of a sort, but it's like, again, I unraveling of a light code that is happening in your DNA, which is just going to bring in certain practices, rituals, perhaps, especially protective, I believe, which will just, it will come as very natural. You're already being called to certain practices. Again, listen to that. Listen to all the energy coming your way, especially the forces who want to work with you. Pay attention. So, if you have been through a time of a restricted circumstance, materially, financially, socially, in terms of health or relationships, opportunities, fun, or friendship, then this oracle indicates that the tide is turning and an upsurge of wealth, health, abundance, and more are coming to you now. Okay? Believe that. Like, seriously, like, delusionally believe that. After an experience of restriction, perhaps for a prolonged period, you will very much enjoy this new and improved flow of energy, support, and compensation and reward. Law of return is at play here. Okay, whatever you lost, this is what you lost, this is what is coming to you. Ten of Cups with the Ace, by the way. All this energy in the lower chakras. I do feel the air energy in the water chakra is relevant because maybe your overflowing empathy and emotions got you in situations which kind of like made you learn a lesson and all of that. And I do believe that this is where you are finding the beautiful balance. The balancing is definitely happening in your emotional body. That integration that I talked about, it is very, very strong for the emotional body. Okay, so this is, again, it's graduation when it comes to understanding human emotions and moving differently, perhaps in a more discerning way, in a more awakened way. Okay, implementing that learned wisdom and not repeating any more lessons and mistakes, really truly breaking cycles. That's the energy here, which is beautiful. So your channels might include new creative works being formed, seeking networking opportunities with others in your field so that there are ways for people to find you. Some of you, I do believe, again, that oracle energy, I got that right. And look, you got the priestess, so you are definitely an oracle. Guys, could be tarot readers, could be into any kind of divination, could be channelers, transmediums, writers, even. There's something about doing tarot and writing, there's this whole system that was, I think it was where these very famous authors, they use tarot in order to write. They kind of like implement tarot techniques into their writings. I believe that guy, the carry guy, mm, the it guy, what is his name, he's very active on Twitter. That guy, I think he uses tarot. Anyway, so yeah, all of this is coming in for you. Make sure you harvest your crops to create even more channels of abundance. Of, again, multitasking is here, so like you don't just have one gift, multiple, like you have multiple gifts, you have multiple things in motion, whether it is like already in place, or whether you're being guided to do that, your multiple streams of income too. Mm-mm. All right, so that's all I see. Beautiful messages for you. I hope this helps. See you in the next one. Take care. Hello, group 2. You chose the sword of light, divine protection, quartz cut, breakthrough energy, Archangel Michael here. All right, let's look at your cards. Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Water. Neptune energy here. Blessings. Thomas. And wow, the ocean with the water. I'm seeing a lot of water everywhere. Neptune energy, right? I truly believe that you are being nudged by spirit to get out of your comfort zone, believe it or not, especially with Akasha coming in, because I believe, yes, I mean, we do create a reality, but we do have soul contracts. So this is more so about contracts. There are certain contracts which you have to fulfill, all right? And I think you have been in a resting energy where you needed to go within, you needed to heal, you needed to just, you know, hibernate. Also, with Tiger being on the Thomas card, I just feel like perhaps you have been on your own for quite a while, and that that is going to change. That is about to change. There's one thing to sort of like understand the mythic time that is at play, the divine timing, and all of that. Yes, but then there is something about knowing when it's time to take action. Okay, and I think that is what is coming in for you, where you are knowing that it's time to go. It's time to do things differently. It's time to just liberate yourself from certain past energy too, which is definitely the case here. So it's like certain contracts are up and certain contracts are coming in, and the energy is very different. It's like perhaps you don't see this coming, but it's coming in to, and it's bringing in this energy of spring into your life. Okay, that is what is up here, and you're yet to witness the depth of your personal ocean, okay, of your emotions. Yeah, there's something about that. So there is unraveling happening in your emotions, emotional space, and it's happening right now because I'm seeing the auroras here. Look at that. Maybe you are witnessing the auroras wherever you're at. We've seen it for real. If not, like, yeah, obviously we all are like, seeing the pictures circulating online. Those are so beautiful. I saw this aurora in somewhere in US, and it just reminded me of watermelon tourmaline crystal, because it is a pinkish greenish like that. And yeah, but like brighter. Yeah, so you're definitely affected by the flares. The flares are waking you up, bringing the necessary chaos. Mm-mm. There was this need to obviously be in this hermit mode. And I also feel like perhaps you were in this energy where you did not want to do the things that you love. Perhaps you gave up on it for a while, you kept it on a back burner, and all of that serves a purpose. But I believe now the firepower is coming back online, and it's time to just, yeah, that is what is transforming. Spring is coming back to you. Spring, yeah, especially because like most of us, we live in the northern hemisphere, so I believe, but some of you could be in the south too, in the southern hemisphere, where it is springtime right now, and it's autumn here in the north, but we're yet to like fully move into the autumn season. It's still pretty nice out there, summerish, at least where I'm at. That is the energy that I'm getting here, especially with the butterflies. It's like now you're waking up, you know. Yeah, it's like it's a bit of a contrasting energy, but it's like regardless of whether this is spring or autumn for you, but you are waking up from um, deep slumber is not the right word, I believe. But yeah, you have been okay. This is you have been dealing with ascension symptoms for sure, like a bunch of it. I want to see the ocean. Okay, deeper than deep, big dreams. All this, yeah, the silence, the hermit phase, also the deep introspection of the past as well as your present, it has brought a lot of clarity, especially the sword of light. It has brought a certain level of clarity and focus of doing as to what it is that you are here for. And that is very much in, and I think this is why you needed to be in this phase, because you needed to connect to a certain info directly from your personal records. It definitely, I believe when you are asleep, you are researching in the Akashic library. You're definitely downloading relevant info. You're definitely being led by a higher power here. And I believe water elementals could be very important. Yeah, elementals who dwell in the water. So also whales and octopus. Hmm. Tigers are great swimmers. Plus, you have a white tiger in this card, so it's a rare one. You don't often see white tigers. And where are they found? Siberia, I guess. They're huge. They're bigger than Indian tigers. Hmm. Yeah, and Siberia is a very cold place, right? And I don't know how to explain this. It's just like creativity is also coming back. You have at least 5 ideas that you need to work on. Okay, and it's time to just get up and do whatever you can every day, but like you have to work. Yeah, you have to put in the effort. You have to work for whatever it is that you are aiming for. Huh. Something happened thrice or maybe twice, but it's gonna happen because thrice a charm. That's the energy that I'm getting. Okay, like yeah, your dreams turned out to be way bigger than what you thought earlier. You're aiming for something huge. It's massive. And if this hasn't yet revealed itself, it will soon. The portal is opening in that card too, by the way. That's where the breakthrough is happening. Also, I believe it's like, ascension, yes, it's about the kundalini activation, but there are certain times when your body needs to match the force field energy, okay, the Kundalini energy. It, so it needs to prepare. So sometimes on the ascension part, what happens is your body, while it's undergoing the shifts and the changes, the Kundalini goes back to sleep. Okay, and I think something of that nature happened there. But swoosh, look at your crown chakra. You you have this card in the crown chakra, which tells me super active now. So no one is asleep anymore. She is up. Shakti is up. So power is back. Yeah, power is back on. Let's see. Hey, hey. Yeah, it's really, really back. Look at that. Ace of Wands, the firepower. You're definitely undergoing heavy, heavy higher chakra activation. It's like I'm getting this weird message, but it's like even when it's asleep, when the Kundalini is resting, it's like the crown is still lit. So it's like vibrationally it's lit, but it needs to kind of rest in order to take care of your physical body. So your physical vessel was undergoing a lot of shifts. Hmm. Yeah, it needs to be strong. Ascension is brutal. That's what I'm getting. So your body was preparing. Hmm. Six of Wands. Look at that. Third eye. And we have the serpent here. I think, I don't know, some of you, I get the spontaneous energy. You could have had spontaneous activation, okay? It's Kundalini activation. And it led to a lot of chaos. Yeah, it led to a lot of chaos and it sent your system into some sort of a shock. Like the change was so drastic, it was so overwhelming, also painful, I'm hearing, that your spirit team had to intervene to kind of like, soften the punches. Soften the punches. Yeah, I don't know whether it feels spontaneous. Now this could be conscious too, like you were consciously trying to raise it, and yeah, boom, it overwhelmed your system for sure, especially your emotional body. And yeah, but then it's all for good. It's all for good because in this year of the dragon, 8 8 8, oh my god, which is reminding me, I was talking about like the water elementals, right? I saw a post today where they actually found a dragon like creature. It looks like a dragon, and it's a water dragon. I think somewhere in Indonesia. Yeah, look into that. Okay, that that could be very activating for you. But yeah, change shifted everything, and it is changing everything. Also, yeah, look, another dragon here. Dragons are totally blessing you. So I'm being asked to pull a dragon card for you. In group one, we pull a card from goddess Isis. For you, dragons are coming in, so we'll see into that. So you must be transmuting dragon codes. Kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. Yep. Okay, let's see. Eight of Wands. Wow. Wow. Again, there's something that in your bones that belongs to you, that is yours. Okay, there's a certain kind of future again that you perceive and you can like clearly see it now. Earlier it was just like inkling hints here and there, you can just kind of sense it. But now it's like it's becoming clearer and clearer the longer you sit with yourself. I don't know, It's like, again, I get that loner energy here once again. I don't know, there's something about, it's all worth it for what is about to unfold here. Okay, let's see. Wow, look at that, 10 of cups underneath. 10 of cups underneath. You've transcended 3D limitations. That is what is up here. You have transcended known ways of doing things. You have transcended being a sheep. You've transcended certain limitations which are hard to transcend. Emotional regulation is highlighted here, okay? And also, there is a side message here that you need to realize that your emotion is your superpower, especially because the water card is showing up in your heart chakra. So we are all different types of manifestors, okay? Some certain methods work for some, and the same methods do not work for others for a reason, because some people are specific manifestors, others are non-specific. For you, I believe, if you're watching this, if this is your group, and if you relate to the message so far, then I believe how you feel and also visualization is how you create your reality. Your feelings are very much involved in the creation of your reality. That is why you have to regulate your emotions. But regulation does not mean dismissal and all of that. That is why it is your superpower, okay? That this is a Himalayan goat. So yeah, I have this Tibetan energy in this devil card. Plus we have the winged scepter, which again, it's reminding me of Venus and Saturn energy. Venus and Saturn. You create from love. From, yeah, I mean, uh, how do I explain this? What you say to yourself, what you speak to yourself, especially affects your manifestations. Okay, so subconscious working is very, very highlighted for you, and I think you've figured this out, and that is what is changing everything. So subliminals could be very, very helpful for you. Mm-mm. But I also get this energy that all this regulation has led to good amount of grounding, and you understand the need for grounding. Yeah, that's why lying here on the ground. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Work, 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 work. Mm. You're understanding the need for focus, for in order to create that channel of focus. I don't know how to explain this. Again, triangles are very important. Triangles are a very important symbol when it comes to manifestation. So 369 very much connected to manifestation. The devil is the sixth card. Number six, it breaks down to six, right? But it's five and one. So, and we do have the Hierophant and the Ace here in your crown chakra, right? Which is again 5-1. Okay, my nose is so itchy now. You receive the specific instructions from your guides, okay, when it comes to, you're basically trying to bring something down to earth. That is what I'm feeling, and this comes from a particular dimension. And this is very much in alignment with whatever is unfolding for you in your personal Akashic records. This has to do with a particular contract. Maybe you're supposed to collaborate and all of that, and in order to do that, you need to cut the noise. Cut the noise. Yeah. And again, focus more so on the energy of love and not past pain and suffering and disappointment. None of that is going to repeat if you don't give it your attention. Okay? Focus on the big dream. That is your message here. Focus on the big dream. Okay? You've been shown a particular sign, a message, a window has opened for you. Pay attention to that. Feed it your energy, thinking it's a fuel for your manifestations to come to life. Something of that nature. Okay? Thomas. You're trying to definitely you're trying to actively get away from past energy, like past lingering emotions too, and it's making a lot of difference here. Yeah. I'm saying 4 4, so 4 is the number of manifestations. So this is happening first in the mind and then it is pouring into your physical body, and that's creating all the shifts that we need, because I'm seeing 2 and 3 here in the pentacles, right? And then we're seeing 4 in the other elements, but this is happening in the physical for sure, because you already have the 9 of pentacles. It's just about crossing a particular threshold, and I think you're doing your best. And okay, so you're already there, because I'm seeing 5 butterflies, so 5, it's 4 to the 5 of swords already. But you can one day you can wake up and decide that everything has shifted, and that day it will shift. It's about making conscious choices, and you're definitely finding out new modalities, whatever works for you. So listen to the signs, and whatever pops up for you, don't ignore it. Look at that, the Fool. Ace of Swords. Beautiful, because you do have that Ace of Swords energy here, but over here it's like downward, over there it's like upright. It's again, and it has that crown chakra energy there. Yeah. And I was getting that 9 of Swords, which I said here, right? And I was like, yo, just one last sword, and yeah, the cycle is over. That breakthrough is here, and it is here. It is here. I know it's a bit like I don't know. Okay, let's get you one card from the Dragon's Oracle. Okay. I was saying 5 of Swords, you see? Yes, this is what I was saying. And from the root, you have 1, and then you have 4 here anyway. So 5 and 5. So it's already 10 of Swords. Oh my god. It's over. The breakthrough is here. Kind of makes sense. A certain cycle has ended. It's only up to you. I think there's a bit of like acceptance energy, okay? Yeah, and also do not define whatever is unfolding for you. Do not compare it to your past, okay? It's going to be very different. You just have to be mindful here. Yeah, you are not enchained. Yeah, you're not. You're free. That's your message here. You're free. You're free to be who you are. You're free to create whatever it is that you desire and want. Just go for it. Let's get you a message from the dragons. What do they have for my group too? What do they have to say to my group too? Message from the dragons for my group too. Heavenly fortunate. Look at that. Godly foundations. Wow, look at your dragon, so colorful. Yes, giving me heart chakra, higher heart chakra, throat chakra is definitely lit, sacral, and the lower chakras are here too. The emphasis is on heart chakra. Kind of makes sense with all the water energy. but you're definitely transcending limitations here. Okay, you're reaching out for more, for more, because the devil is somewhat, if you actually understand its energy, the like if you dabble in big picture thinking, the devil is this energy of breakthrough. And when you get that hint of breakthrough, when there is that tear in the matrix, you start seeing the cracks. That is the energy of the devil. And it's not easy, but it can be. It's all up to you. Plus, this is a very Chinese dragon. Help, you have help around you from mystical creatures. Again, I'm getting dragon energy very strong. Yeah, obviously dragon energy is strong. It's the year of the dragon. But for this group, it's particularly strong. So this is Angel Sakiel, Angel of Wealth, Success, and Prosperity guides the dragon. That is why that big dream. You need surety, and that's why the devil, because it is the card of Capricorn. That is big wealth. And it's often like, hard earned, well earned energy, and also slow moving because of that Saturnian energy of restriction, because there's certain lessons or whatever, right? And I see that is why the energy is like shifting drastically, because now you're moving more into that Uranian energy. That's why I'm getting also unicorn energy here. Plus you have the green man with the butterfly, and the tiger, another tiger, grapes, dove, crocodile, and two kings back to back, Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands, King of Cups and King of Fire, Gandanta energy. Okay, let's see. Angel of Wealth, Success, and Prosperity. This dragon guides the dragons. Okay. Oh, look at that. The element is ether, water, and fire. Just like what I said. The Fool is very much connected to the ether, you know. Wow. All these are present here, back to back, and then for once. Crazy. So, a rainbow dragon of ancient Chinese myth dances across the sky. Yeah, like that guy from that movie, Spirited Away. You were also spirited away, essentially. Yeah, but for good. Ringing bells of all kinds herald its presence, and the sound of golden coins lingers in the air. Oh, money, money, money. Money, money, money. Yeah, kind of makes sense with Nine of Pentacles right next to the devil. Mm. This is connected to a particular contract. Yeah, so pay attention to collaborations, teamwork. You could be working with, yeah, a couple of people. The vibrant, joyful, heavenly, fortunate dragon's role is to teach us to manifest abundance, success, and prosperity from a place of freedom. Yeah, and you need to feel liberated and free. And I think that is what is up here. In order to get to this point in your energy field, you see? Okay, okay, a lot is happening for you. I think meditation is very helpful for you. Connecting to your sacral chakra in meditation is going to bring in clear results. There's a breakthrough that has already happened in your root chakra, so the energy is anyway moving up. Okay, and this won't be the first time that your kundalini energy will be rising. I mean, you know the feeling, you know what it does, and the shifts it creates in your external reality and all of that. You're very well aware of that. It's time for round two. Yep. It's going to be very different and it's going to be massive. I also get this energy of massive success because you are actually paying attention to that big dream. I mean, it's here in your energy field for a reason, because it's already a reality somewhere else. Okay? Well, but as this dragonfly above, the advice here is to not focus on monetary wealth or to try to manipulate the universe for loose change. Nah, it's about that big dream. Okay? Think bigger, think better. And again, when you look at the entire picture, the big picture, you pay attention to the details. And there's something about freedom here. Freedom is everything here for you, for this group, okay? Everything is tied to your freedom. And I don't know, especially freedom of your emotional body is opening these avenues for all kinds of abundance to flow into your life. And I think that is where the shift is happening. Freedom is actually the currency of the dragons. Okay. Definitely have dragon lineage. We all do, sort of. Mm-mm. I am picking up on Arcturian energy here. Orion. Mm-mm. All right, so take a moment now to think about what freedom means to you. Okay, what does it look like? Feel it, smell it. So once you have a clear and incredibly detailed vision about what freedom means to you, think the heavenly fortunate dragon. Thank the heavenly fortunate dragon for making this reality exist. Be present and in the moment, thank this dragon as if it's already happening. Remember, you will always be abundant and have an auspicious life when you are free to walk the path of light, free to love, and free to follow the higher purpose in life. And that is definitely happening here. The true path of light is not how we assume it to be. It's like it has place for duality itself. It has place for the multiple polarities that exist in this realm. Okay, it's not rooted in denial of one and favoring one over the other. I don't know how to explain this, but essentially that is what the shift is. It's like you're about to have a massive perspective shift that is going to put you at ease. Okay, it is going to bring in this immense peaceful energy into your life, and that is going to liberate you. Yes, it has already liberated you, that's what I'm getting, but a lot is shifting, especially as to how you think about things and about your own life and your experiences, and then what you do with the info and the channeled messages that you're receiving. You're definitely tapping into your Akash shik records. Yep. All right, so anything else that we need to know? You're free, especially with the fool underneath. You're already free. It's just about getting up and moving in accordance to what you already know, deep in your bones, deep in your soul. Messages from the heavenly fortunate dragon, please. Eight of Wands. What am I saying? It's like one of the most active cards. Eight of Wands, very swift moving energy, swift change, swift ascendance. I'm hearing swift ascendance, also swift movement of the Kundalini energy. Rainbow Bridge. Oh yeah, I put it here on the heart center. This is somewhat of like a rainbow dragon. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it says so in the book. Yep. Full spectrum in view. You're receiving higher chakra activations for sure, where it's like earlier you couldn't see something and now you're seeing it. This is also like, a deep introspection of your own darkness and all of that, and making peace with it, like dissolving past karmas and everything, just like rising above it and not holding on to a lost paradigm. Mm-mm. And accepting what is unfolding for you, what you're being shown. Okay, so it has a lot to do with accepting the big dream that is already there, believing that you're worthy. Yeah, affirm that you're worthy. It's going to shift everything. Saturate your subconscious that you're worthy and that it's already yours, whatever this big dream is. But it's big because it's essentially very expansive and very, very growth focused, but not in any one particular area, but it's like overall wellness. So there's this energy of holistic improvement of your being. Okay, and also this expansion is happening in your knowing too. So it's a beautiful time. Make the most of it. And yes, you will be moving in this energy where it's time to make things happen. Creativity coming back for sure. Intuition on point. So you're blessed. And dragon energy definitely works with you. All right, so that's all I say. I hope this helps. See you in the next one. Take care. Hello, group three. You chose the Emerald Tablet activation. I'm getting this energy of unlocking, unlocking your full potential, perhaps. Let's look at your cards. Unbound. Yeah, look at them. Free. Wow, this is big. Oh, it's cool. Wow. Hilarion. Happiness. Parvati. And the medallion. Okay. I'm going to pull a card from the Isis Oracle and then we're gonna see. Alright. Message from Goddess Aset for group 3. Oh. Divine Sun Child. Blessings of the Sun, Falcon, Flower of Life, divine creativity and manifestation. Oh, you have two cards here. Ancient Power Mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. This is Horus. I do feel like you're understanding that you have to let go of certain past thought patterns. Yeah, it's mostly thought patterns and way of doing things and all of that. I believe you have been on a spiritual path for quite a while, okay? And the way things have been working out for you, it's very sustained, okay? The ascension process is very sustainable. Uh, it's like you keep climbing the ladder one step at a time, there is no dissension. Yep. Like, you know how to do this. You've done this time and time again. Perhaps in Egypt, Egyptian life could be important. You have had a past life there, and you could be connected to a particular soul, and you're very used to this soul bond, this connection. Perhaps you guys meet in almost every lifetime. And I think this time here on Earth, things gotta be different. What is flying? Something flew. Was it a fly? I saw it for a moment. It's gone now. Hello? Is anybody in there? That Pink Floyd song is coming in. Hello, is anybody in there? What is that song? Coming back to life, right? Comfortably numb? Yeah, let me see what it says. There is no pain. You are receding. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. You're only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I cannot hear what you are saying. When I was a child, I had a fever. My hands felt just like two balloons. Now I have got that feeling once again. I cannot explain. You would not understand. This is not how I am. I have become comfortably numb. Then he says, just a little pin prick. There will be no more. But you may feel a little sick. Can you stand up? I do believe it's working. Good. That will keep you going through the show. Come on, it's time to go. Okay, so the song is relevant. Maybe you listen to Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd. It's also giving me, like, this pink hair. Parvati is pink, and the nebula she's jumping in from is pink, which is reminding me of this very rare energy. It's a rare planet. It's pink. Lacassian. Wait a minute. Oh my god, so much different energy coming in. Wait a minute. Anyway, I cannot remember, but I know this energy. It is very soft. It's very loving. It's very trusting. It's very naive also. Yeah, and mostly souls do not come directly from this space. They they do not directly jump in. Also, this is connected to Andromedan energy too. So yeah, usually they first go to Andromeda and then come from Andromedan galaxy uh, to our system, and then here on Earth. But there is something about you where, yes, you are coming from the Andromedan portal. You are portal 9. You are coming from there. But this energy is very, very strong. Okay, this loving energy, which is your home, and this you can connect to North Star energy. Polaris is coming in. So essentially, you're very trust trusting, and I think this has somewhat traumatized you here on Earth. Okay, you have dealt with emotional trauma. But what you did not know about, maybe you do, you do know this. I think earlier you did not know, but now I think you do. Yeah, this was like contracted because you were supposed to, I don't know, toughen up at the soul level. You needed to undergo some drastic situations, and you wanted to have these experiences in order to become, believe it or not, stronger. And I know it sounds weird when I say it, but essentially, that is how things are done. Contracts are formed uh, uh, without paying too much attention to what the soul would actually go through, because the soul is essentially free. So when it's just in its light form, in the soul form, in that yeah, the what is that energy, when the soul is in its light form. What is that? Like, yeah, like a channel of light, like a pillar of light, when it's not embodied, when it's not incarnated. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So when it's in that form, it's free. Okay, it doesn't have, especially if it hasn't incarnated as human, doesn't have a good idea about the human experience, the physical experience, the pain, the suffering, and all the weird things we experience. It's unlike any other place, believe it or not. It's a tough planet to experience, basically, and it becomes easier the more you incarnate and all of that. But essentially, when you are new here, especially if you are a volunteer, right? Then most likely you signed a particular contract where you wanted to, you know, put on your Mission Impossible robe, and I think many of you did that. Okay, but the soft energy that you are attuned to and you are very much in alignment with at the soul level, it somewhat made your human experience far more painful. That's what I'm seeing here. But at the same time, there's so much divine wisdom. There's so much inner knowing, and also this connection with the bigger picture, that no matter how tough it got for you, you kept moving forward. And that is what is making all the difference here. That is why you have the medallion in your root chakra, which is, it's a gift. Okay, it's a gift. But it comes with discernment this time around, where you can discern, is the gift worth it? Is the gift worth keeping in your energy field, looking at the bigger picture? It's a gift of love that you're thinking about, many of you. Some of you, I do believe, you were very, very invested in the counterpart journey, and perhaps right now that's what you are freeing yourself from. You are again getting back in touch with the originals. I'm hearing the originals. Yeah, it's like your energy is somewhat beyond the yin, the yang. It's the Tao of it all. It's expansive, especially because I'm picking up on Andromedan energy. So it's all an adventure for you, no matter what you have been going through. And I do believe that, I don't know, you work very well with the Saturnian restrictions, especially with Hilarion here. I don't know how to say his name. I hope it's Hilarion. I think so. Hilarion. So he's basically from Saturn, and he steps down his energy through the Temple of Truth over Crete, which is Greece, right? So he is negotiator for Earth on the Council of Saturn, and helps us remain connected to our spiritual journey, which I believe has always been the case for you. No matter what happened in your life, you were always walking your spiritual path. Like you never lost track of that. That is why I do see the Kundalini ascension for you has been very focused. It has been, again, one step at a time, one chakra at a time. Okay, where it's like you study whatever. It's almost like, the Kundalini ascends, let's say, from root to the sacral, right? Then you take good amount of time and you do your research, and you just like really, really look at all the possibilities, and you really deep dive. Yeah, you deep dive, just like this being here. You deep dive and you work with the integration of the chakras, and you expand it more and more and more. You just kind of fortify your foundation. That is how the activation has been for you. Even if it was spontaneous, it was like, gradual. It was gradual. Okay, I'm also seeing the Kundalini serpent here, and it's like, some of us, we kind of like go all the way up, and then focus more so on the integration. But the thing is, integration is anyway happening as we keep moving upward in the chakras, right? But I think you're mindfully doing this because, again, you know what you're doing here. Basically, you have done this again and again. And yes, I know I got this energy here, where I got a very foreign energy. Like, most likely, many of you, I believe you, there are two types of energy here. Okay, you have had a life here on Earth, yes, but it was like, yeah, in Egypt, most likely. or Aztec culture. But many of you, it's like the first time for you, believe it or not. So you are definitely a volunteer if it's the first, because you're definitely connected to the age of Aquarius. You are the pioneer here of a sort. Like, your energy is it has that catalyst ingredient to it. Yeah, you're here to expand and clear the old, especially with the rattle here. It's like clear the old and then bring in the new. That is what you're doing. That is what your energy is essentially doing here. Nothing rattles you. It's that too. Again, very much in tune with the Saturnian themes of life. Very much for the first time, especially if this is your first time here. If you do not connect with Egyptian past life and all, then it's most likely that it's the first time for you here on Earth. For you, it's like, yeah, you understand that because you have, like, you have felt pain and all of that. You have especially, I believe, because of counterpart energy. And kind of makes sense why the counterpart energy is coming in for you, because yes, essentially, if you're a volunteer, definitely you're coming in as a twin. Oh, you're not a twin. Maybe at some point you thought you had two twins. Yeah, and I'm not hearing false twin. No, it's like you have experienced walk-in energy. Your twin as well, but you're receiving a different kind of clarity about this, and you're basically understanding that you're not bound by a particular contract or whatever. I mean, that was just required. Being a volunteer, you're not bound by certain soul contracts the way most other people are. I hope that makes sense. I mean, you're basically here to be free in order to bring in this energy of liberation and freedom and lightness of being and happiness and this. You guys are guides. You are natural born alchemists. You are the transmuters. You are the grid workers. You are playing many roles. You obviously, you're a natural healer. Sound healing is important here because of the rattle as well as the dolphins. Whale sounds are very healing for you. Some of you, yes, you incarnated with a twin, yes, but others of you, the twin is more monadic in nature, and some of you have a spirit twin. Anyway, let's get some tarot, but definite twin energy here. But again, it's like it's beyond the running and the chasing now. It's beyond that. It's like you're free. You're free, like truly free. You're free in your togetherness because I don't know, you're more invested in the earth experience because essentially the twin is always there. So yeah, it's like a different kind of perspective. So you're not holding on to, yeah, you're freeing yourself from attachment basically, which is actually not a very known signature for you, but coming here on earth, you learn that. Yeah, yeah, and that's what you're freeing yourself from because Saturn return could have taught you quite a lot. You work very well with Saturn. Very, very well with Saturn. Let's see. As well as Mercury. Mercury loves you. Look at that, the lovers. King of Cups. Mastery. Mastery of your human emotions. Okay. It took you a while, yeah, but you did it. Yeah, I just feel like whenever you're watching this from now on, like your life is going to be very liberated, very free, very Aquarian in nature. You're not bound by anything, any limiting beliefs. Because, yeah, believe it or not, like getting lost in the whole counterpart dynamic and the kind of stuff, the content that is available for us to get lost in, it's a slippery slope and not the good kind. It's self-sabotaging in nature, and you saw right through it and you're like, okay, bye. Gone. Okay, that's it. It took you a while, but you are definitely liberated here. Look at that. Wow, crazy. High Priestess. Ace of Wands. That's freedom. That's true freedom. Some of you definitely have your twin on the other side. And you definitely are super connected in the astral. Mm-mm. And the connection is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Some of you are yet to meet your twin, believe it or not. Mm-mm. But most likely, yeah, you have met your twin through walking experiences, like in order to I don't know, like your twin works with you in very mysterious ways. So you have experienced that love, you have experienced the full range of emotions available to us humans, and you're very thankful for the experience. You're also, believe it or not, you're very thankful for the suffering that it caused, because I don't know, it just proved your metal, and it's very validating. It kind of makes sense. Perhaps that is why you volunteered, because you wanted to see if it's doable or not. I'm seeing very blue energy now, so all of a sudden I'm getting serious energy here now. Of course, serious, yeah. The dolphins, Mintakas, many of your original light workers for sure. Mm-mm. Mystery's still unfolding for you, isn't it? Beautiful. It's all about the lessons. It's all about the lessons. Oh yeah. Don't worry. Be happy. It's all about the lessons. No love lost. No love lost. If okay, that song came in right, comfortably numb. Yeah, that's the energy you're leaving behind. You won't be numb anymore. And that numbness comes in also because of a certain level of alienation, because of course, like the energy signature of your love, of your very auric field, energy field, it is above and beyond this realm. Okay, I hope that makes sense, because you touch everyone very deeply. Whoever comes in contact with you, they change, they're never the same. Okay, because you're an ancient one here. And you create this ripple effect. Okay, you are all about love. Look at your cards, very tapped in like that. Okay, so it's not like the level of abandonment and the separation that you felt, that is what you're overcoming. Okay, the more you overcome that, all that numbness is dissipating. Again, sometimes you numbness kind of like helps you heal. It kind of detaches you, but as long as you don't give into escapism. Yeah, there's something about your energy. You share your love and light freely, and that is not going to change. That is not supposed to change. But you have dealt with particular connections which were really tough, perhaps tough to detach from. Yeah. All right. But it's all about the love. Yeah, definitely moving on from sorrow, finding peace again, seeing clearly, clearly seeing that the tough time is over. Yeah, everything served a purpose, and I do feel this energy that you're not judging yourself. You're not sitting and judging yourself. Maybe a part of you, maybe you feel a bit like naive, but it's all right. You are pure. You are a light being. Believe it or not, you are really, really special. You're different. The energy is different. Okay, and this is what you're bringing here on this planet. This a particular frequency of love. That is why you're also like I don't know. There's something unforgettable about you. Okay, you show a different way of being, a different way of loving, a different way of handling things, which is more in tune with a higher consciousness. which is a higher vibrational too. It's not rooted in conflict and pain and causing each other pain. You are something about you is you show people how to break cycles, how to break your own suffering, how to say no to your own suffering. And again, it's not like promoting repression, not at all. You also show the need to go within, to lean into the Saturnian themes, because essentially you're working with a higher octave of the Saturnian energy, Yeah, it's about not personalizing the darkness of others, and also looking at one's own darkness, one's own role, rather than hyper focusing on the external. And that is what makes all the difference, right? Happiness. Look at that. Happiness. And you got temperance here. Did I say you guys are like natural born transmuters, alchemists? That's what you do. You temper the situation. You always walk and move in light. You always choose light, no matter how much you're tested. But temperance is the Sagittarius energy, and that's something we don't know. Like, angels very much work with demons, and the other way around. Also, Sagittarius is where the darkness that surfaces in Scorpio is actually witnessed in Sagittarius. That's what we forget about, okay? And Sagittarius is half man, half beast. The Chiron, again, the healer, wounded but healer, right? And it's very mystical energy. It also like shows you that duality that exists here on earth, and we have these energies within us. If you are a human, you have it in you. So those of you, you're watching this, so you were born from light and you're coming in with all this light. So if you are here in this realm, your darkness, no matter how little, it's there, right? And it is dark. It's very dark. And you are very well aware of that. That is why you are extra conscious, extra mindful. And I believe in your youth, perhaps when you were younger, when it was the journey was still unclear and it was still unfolding, and you're still having this, earth experience, earth school experience. I think then maybe it was a bit difficult to temper it, but now you've mastered it. That is what the shift is all about. It's about reaching that mastery, okay? And you definitely mastered your emotions here. There's deep healing here in your energy. So you're coming back to life. That is why I got that energy too when the song came in, Comfortably Numb. So you'll feel just like you used to, okay? You're hypersensitive, and I think you know this about you, and it's important for you to protect your energy. Mm-mm. But you are here to be this love. You're here to be this light. You are here to experience earth reality, and others are here to experience you, because they're changed just by one interaction. That's how powerful your energy is. Very devoted to your spiritual path. You've always been. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords wanted to show itself. Look at that. Six of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. You're gifted. Again, you're a healer. You have multiple spiritual gifts, okay? And all are ignited. All are a light. Light? Okay, so all are functional in its light form. I get creative energy here, like, yeah, like doing something with your hands, craftsmanship. Yes, but also academia is here. So yeah, going to school, learning new skills, taking up courses, all of that significant here. You love doing this. You're like a lifelong researcher. You're always learning something new. But I see this a massive influx. It's like this incoming energy, which is really boosting your creativity in every way possible. Okay, because there's something about you have to learn about balancing all kinds of emotions. Especially overindulgence and all of that. You have to kind of like really learn how to balance that out because. There's something about again your soul signature, the place you come from, where you come from. It always seeps in. Okay, it's never disconnected. It always seeps in. So um, there's something about learning that Saturnian discipline is important here. Okay, I think you've done that. That is why you're being blessed here, left, right, and center. Look at your cards. And final 10 swords is here, and Queen of Swords wanted to show herself. Okay, 8 of Wands and the Hierophant in your root chakra. Beautiful. And what am I saying? Like, gradually, you kept waking up your centers, your energy centers, and I think there's this easy flow, this easy, very easy flow in the movement of the Kundalini. It rises up easily, it goes back down easily, and maybe you are sensing a lot of heat in your body, especially around this time. And so maybe you love showers, waters, I don't know, foot soaking and all of that. Hydrating yourself is very important. Drinking more liquid, maybe less on food. But again, I get very exalted energy here. Hierophant in the root center is big. And the kind of understanding that you have of your own experiences and what all you have witnessed, especially with the Ten of Swords here, it's like essentially you're built different, and people around you, especially the ones who do you dirty, they know it. And they are in awe. They don't understand, and you intrigue them, and they keep getting pulled in. You're very magnetic. Energy is very magnetic, and people lose you. They kind of understand. Okay, it was their loss. That sort of energy. Maybe it takes a while. Not that, and by then it's like you always keep it moving. There's something about your energy. You just move on easily. But I think something happened here where you kind of got hooked. Of yeah, and maybe you have dealt with situations where people, especially vampiric energies, there are all kinds of beings there, so they kind of like you know especially when you indulge with them, so it's like they put that hook in you. So all of that is dissolving here. It's already done, actually, believe it or not. You've really moved on from whatever this is. So now coming back to life, it's going to be a different kind of experience, because you do feel a level of detachment here. I also get this energy of like, okay, let's make the most of it, because essentially I just get this energy of somewhat done with the human experience. You're like, okay, it's not all that, there's something about that. It's like, okay, I'll do what I'm here to do, but yeah, it was difficult, but okay, you mastered something here. Especially I believe this is in your interpersonal connections. And you're proud of yourself. Your spirit team is proud of you, and you're here to serve a bigger purpose. Let's read about divine sun child. Messages from goddess Isis. All right. Blessings of the sun, Falcon, the divine sun child Horus, son of Isis and Osiris. flow to you now, beloved. Initiate. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits. Yeah, without that Saturnian energy. That's what you're moving past, moving towards that happiness, that higher alchemy. Because you've mastered. You've mastered certain limitations as well, and you found that discipline, much needed discipline, in order to check overindulgence, in order to maintain that balance which is required for you, especially to do what you are here to do. Okay, the bigger purpose that you're serving here, being the volunteer. Definitely like my original light workers, this group. All right, so it is time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright and without veil, just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. Blessings of the sun, falcon, herald, the time when your divine legacy is being born. It is your time to burn bright. Wow. And solar principle is highlighted here, and you do have happiness in your solar plexus, along with that temperance card, which basically says art. Maybe it's all about, like, you want to create art, you want to make art, you want to enjoy art, you want to enjoy beauty, and the good things that earth has to offer. Not that you're done with a particular kind of lesson, which was perhaps one of the most toughest of all, and this was in your contract, and a contract is being released here. There's a renewal in the contracts too, so the difficult cycle is kind of over. That is why you're receiving emerald activation, because now you're being put on a path of conscious manifesting, also consciously creating your reality, and this is what you're choosing to create. You get that. Temperance, 10 of cups, being a gift to earth, and also sharing your gift, and also receiving, being receptive to the gifts that are coming in for you. All of that, good stuff. Really good. And again, this is that energy of integration that I've been talking about, right? With Horus being it, because Horus is this energy of light, the age of light, where the divine masculine and the feminine can, like, yeah, it's that gradual movement of the kundalini, and it's that flow is easy, it's easy going, and the integration is forever there. There is no unraveling. There is always this togetherness in being. So the solar principle for which Horus stands honors creativity and light in all forms: music, art, writing, and more. Yeah, beauty, art, all of that. So, what is in your heart? Are you building a spiritual legacy in your life now? And yeah, yoga is also important. Many of you could be like, yoga practitioners. It's booming. I mean, it has done wonders for you. And if you're called to practice yoga, do it. And I'm also getting tantra. Definitely planetary tantra energy, working with the divine feminine forces, the yoginis, the dakinis, angels, elementals, Pegasus, unicorns, dragons, deities. All right. To allow these sacred blessings to empower your creative birth now. In many ways, you are guided to let go of thoughts or feelings that is impossible or too hard to, or cannot be done. Yeah, the past, whatever you witnessed. Honoring the need to create as part of your natural life expression is a way for you to receive these blessings. Absolutely. Absolutely. One day at a time, just like waking up and making the most of that day, enjoying it, consciously creating your happiness, not chasing it, making it happen with your own hands. Yeah. It's also a new life changing opportunity is on its way to you. And when it shows up, you'll say yes. You'll say yes. You'll just know instinctively, you'll just know intuitively, you'll know that's for you. The sun is shining on you, and you're definitely succeeding here. Okay. And also, let's read the ancient power mysteries. You got two cards. That's cool. So this is the first card, and this is the second card. Actually, no, it's not. First card, someone else got the first card. Group one, I guess. Why did I say that? Anyway, 50. 50. Right. The rattle of Isis, the sistrum, is playing in the hand of the goddess now. Can you sense it with your inner hearing? Its vibration reaches through your own crown chakra and enters your body, initiating you into great ancient power mysteries of sound, creativity, and healing. It is so relevant because look at this. In your crown chakra, you do have the emerald tower activation, which is all about conscious manifesting, okay? And talks about the rattle system. And this guy is actually holding a cup in his hand, definitely receiving a gift here. It's like a new modality. There's something that is being revealed to you. It's different for each one of you, but it's just the thing for you in order to create the reality that you wish to see here. You're being initiated into the ancient mysteries, and especially like if you've had lifetimes in Egypt, and it's both also for many of you that yes, you've had lifetimes in Egypt, and you're coming back here as a volunteer. Many of us are like, yeah, many volunteers have had lifetimes in Egypt, and Egypt is that one civilization where they were able to ascend, right? Collectively, they were able to ascend and get off of this plane. So the Syrians are essentially in a higher dimension, and those beings they've had lifetimes here in the 3D, so they have ascended for sure, for sure. Okay, it's some sort of like an ascension coach, I believe. I mean, that is definitely one of your gifts. Okay. An initiate of ISIS does not just learn new ideas as a student, but is thrown into the experience of the mysteries in real day to day living so that they may be truly mastered in our lives and then utilized in service to help the lives of others too. This group, what am I saying? Light worker, Mindakans, you are invested in service to others. That is what, and especially if you're caught up in any kind of a workforce where you are. Just do your research, read the law of one, read about service to others versus service to self, and truly, truly listen as to what is your calling, okay? And don't be afraid of feeling things, okay? Don't get comfortable in the numbness of it all. You'll always find this joy, this happiness, this lightness of being because that's who you are, okay? So you're definitely being initiated into the mysteries of sound healing, it says here, and creation through vibration. So yeah, those frequencies are highlighted here. Sound healing, sound frequencies. It's different, like definitely healing energy, healer energy. Many of you, yeah, natural healers, transmuters, practitioners, Reiki practitioners, Tantra, yoga, any kind of conscious living. Yeah, like you're here, you're creating the new earth here. You are grounding the new earth energy, doing things differently. You're letting your soul gifts unfold, okay? You're tapping into that matrix, personal blueprint. Hmm. We can sense and hear with our inner ear the movement of planets, the beating of the heart of Mother Earth, and the music of the goddess, guiding us through sound, helping our souls to dance and move, and our lives to heal. Definitely planetary Tantra is coming in for many of you. This energy has been like coming in lately. Any final messages from Goddess Isis from a group three? Look at that. Queen of Swords underneath. Wow, King of Swords and the Star. You got the Horse card and then you got double Aquarian card. Light bringers, my light bringers. You are here to fulfill the wishes of Mother Gaia, and in turn, all your human wishes will be fulfilled. Okay? You are definitely a light bringer, and you work very well with your soul family. The soul family connection is going to deepen, and you're not alone. You never are. You're never alone. Okay? Blessings coming in. I do feel there could be a message for you in group one. Yep. Higher mind is very active, very tapped in, very intelligent energy. That's what I'm getting here. And are you seeing, like, we have a couple here, Queen of Swords and King of Swords? Power, power retrieval. Mm-mm. Negativity falling away. So those are your messages. Beautiful reading. I hope this helps. See you in the next one. Take care.